class slash document class, please listen carefully, slash document class, the name of the class is inside CLS folder Vigon-CS. So your college name -CSE department. So that class which will be initialized in the first line. I need 4 packages. The first package for inserting image, that package called as graphics. The second package for reference URL, so I use a package called as URL. Third package for abbreviation. The fourth package for fancy layout, for creating a fancy layout, the fancy header package also used. So slash begin document, inside that, the first line I can specify slash input dot chapters, inside chapter folder. I can open input in the sense it will be import or include title.text. So first which will print title.text. I will open title.text. So inside title.text, I can create begin title page and end title page, begin title page, end title page. Inside that I will write slash large in the sense large text BF bold. This is title of my report. This is what title of my report. This is what title of my report. So title was placed in larger size. Then after title, 0.3 inch space between title and the major project report. That is a 3 inch space. I will execute the same, which needs some packages. Some packages are needed. You can install the required packages. So please see here. Please see the output. So my first LaTeX project report, there is a space for 0.3 inch. Then after major project report, there is a space for 0.5 inch. Okay. Then next line. A normal font size, we can specify submitted by. So submitted by. Then there is a table representation. Inside that I can specify name of the student. So here you can type your name. Then here you can type your register number. Similar way, for example, in your project, there are 4 students. You can specify name of the student 1, student 2, student 3, student 4. So here, name 1, name 2, you can type here. For example, the name of the first student, which is called as Raja. The name of the second student, which is called as Ram. The name of the third student, which is called as Kumar. Name of the fourth student, which is named as something called as Kavi. I am giving their roll number, that is 0001. The second student roll number is 0002. The third student roll number is 0003. The fourth student register number is 0004. I can modify this. My project, which will be titled as something called as virtualization in cloud computing. So I will change the title and major project report and submitted by. I will execute the same. So it will be termed as virtualization in cloud computing, a major project report submitted by Raja, Ram, Kumar and their name. So here the left column, which is aligned in center, you can need to change it as left aligned. So you can change it as left aligned. So all those names are properly aligned in left aligned. Okay, depends. So you can change it. So now the entire things, a project was created. Then the supervisor name. So here a supervisor name. So you can type supervisor name and a designation. Supervisor name something called as Dr. Raja. Then designation as associate professor, something like that. You can execute the file. So which can execute under the guidance of Dr. Raja and associate professor. So the entire thing was fine. So title was modified. The entire student name was modified. Student register number was given. The title page was ready. Then BTech. So I can give /AAML. So which will print computer science and engineering and the department of AAML. So if the student was in DS, so you can change CSE DS. So you can execute, which will be print computer science and engineering data science. Okay. If you are from AIML, so you can type AIML command here. If you are a DS student, so you can change AIML into DS. Already the class was created. So markup is /CSE DS, which used to create the department name. Now I am from AIML, so I can give AIML. So I can execute. So next, automatically the current month is October, then year. So month, year, which used to specify current month and year. If you're willing to change something like December 23, so you can type December 2023. So your willingness. If you're willing to change this like this, so you can change it into like this. Okay. /month and year, which used to display current month and year. If your report submission was December 2023, so you can type here, so it automatically changed. So now the title page work was over. Now the title page work was over. You can type the project report title. You can download the template and then execute that file. Then open the title page. Then type your title. Then type your batch member's name and register number. Then type your guide name with guide designation. Then change your department name. Then type the year of submission. So title page is ready. Title page is ready. Now you can go to the second page. Second page, which will be called a certificate. Second page, which is named as certificate page. So I can open certificate page. So certificate dot plus. So include graphics. So header file, which will be already added. So this is to certify that the project work titled. What's the title of your project? The title of project was virtualization in cloud computing. So you can type your title. Then name of the student. So the first name was Raja. The register number was 0001. The second student name was Ram. Their register number, which will be named as 002. Then the third student named as Kumar. Then their register number, which will be named as 0003. Then the fourth student, which will be named as Kavin. Their register number, which will be named as 0004. Then the partial fulfillment of the award of the requirement of degree, Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering in your college name, in the record of bona fide work of under my guidance. Then normal size, the result was verified. So after that, you can specify your guide name. Your guide name, something called as Dr. Raja. Then project guide. Then your HOD name, you can specify something called as Dr. I think Jenny. So you can specify your HOD name too. So you can execute the same. Now you can check the certificates was placed here. The header file, certificate. Then this is to certify that the title virtualization in cloud computing submitted by Raja, Ram, Kumar and Kavin, college. Then here the project guide name as well as head of the department name. Project guide name and head of the department name. So entire thing was properly placed there. So the first work was completed. So the work one, title page was completed. The second thing, certificate page was completed. The third thing, which is called as declaration page. So I will again open inside chapters folder. I will open declaration.tex. I will open declaration.tex. So declaration with hereby declare the project title. What's the title of the project? You can change it here. Virtualization in cloud computing. I will change the title. It's a bona fide work of the student from that university, which will be acknowledged. So here we will change it as virtualization in cloud computing. So which will be print the title as virtualization in cloud computing. Okay. So which will print declaration. We hereby the title as virtualization. So below that, you can type the student name, register number, and entire things. So this is what represented below things. So first one for title page, second one for declaration, board certificate page, third one for declaration page. Fine. So now just for 5 minutes time. So dear students, please download the template, Please modify the title, certificate and declaration page. Please try it this time. I will be joining in 5 minutes. Okay. So I'm having a meeting. So I will join in 5 minutes. So please download the template and try for creating title page, certificate page and declaration page. Please try the same. I will join in sharply at 10 o'clock. Please try this. Download the template and modify title, certificate and declaration page. Please try that. Join in 10 minutes. Is it audible? Students, please. Yeah. So initially, you can open the website and then download the LaTeX template. That's fine. I hope after downloading the LaTeX template, you can extract the file. Then initially, we will modify the title.tex file. So the entire title which will be displayed, title page was ready. The second thing, we will create a certificate page and we will execute the same. Now the certificate page is also ready. Now the third page is declaration page. Here, at the end of declaration page, you can modify the student name. So the first student name, the name of the first student which will be called as Raja. Then their register number which will be named as 0001. Then second student name, the student which will be named as Ram. Their register number which will be called as 0002. I think third student, the student which will be named as Kumar. Then their register number which is called as 0003. Then the fourth student name as Kavin. Their register number which will be called as 0004. Then now I will execute the declaration file. I will save and execute the file. Then now the declaration page which will be displayed with in the right hand side, which will be displayed with the 4 student name along with the register number 2. Now everything was fine. Now next acknowledgement page. So I think I have collected the acknowledgement page of your previous report. I have collected from your head of the department and then I have shared here. So based on your guide name as well as your CEO name and your head of the department, you can modify the thing. Okay. So project coordinator name, everything you can modify whatever needed. So I have give acknowledgement page. You can modify the content based on your requirement. Then after acknowledgement page, abstract page. So file, open, abstract. So here there is a file in vertical space of 2 inch. So top there is a 2 inch space. Below that you can type your abstract of your project. So here you can type. Here you can type your complete project abstract. So you can execute the file. So the abstract which will be displayed like this. So after completing the abstract, next line table of content which will be automatically updated, list of figure which will be automatically updated, list of table which also automatically updated, list of abbreviation which also automatically updated. Okay. Then abbreviation file, I will open abbreviation file. Whatever abbreviation you are having, you can type here /ACRO. Here /ACRO, the abbreviation of something called as VM. The abbreviation of VM which will be termed as virtual machine. Virtual machine. Now I will execute, but it won't add it in an abbreviation section because the abbreviation which will be not placed inside our document. So I will open my introduction document. I will type something called as /AC. Inside curly brace, I will type VM. So I will say, now I will execute my report file. So that's document which will be cited. Now you will see your abbreviation, list of abbreviation. Yes, the first is AMS, American Mathematical Society, which introduced a mathematical notation. The second abbreviation which will be called as VM. VM which is for virtual machine, which is placed in the abbreviation which is placed in the page number 1. So entire abbreviation which is placed inside the file called as abbreviation.tex. Yes. So certificate, declaration, acknowledgement, and abstract. These page number are Roman letter. So slash page numbering as Roman. Slash table of content, list of figure, list of tables, then abbreviation. Then I can create a new page. After abstract, all the pages are page numbering in the format of Arabic. So before abstract, all those page number, including abstract, all those page number which will be in Roman letter, small Roman letter. So R small letter Roman, R small letter. If R capital letter is capital Roman. So Arabic similar way, page numbering Arabic, the Arabic letters. Then first section for introduction, I will open introduction. So chapter introduction. So slash chapter introduction. So chapter 1 introduction, which will be automatically placed like this. Then inside that you will create section, subsection, then your contents. Similar thing. If this is for introduction section, you can create chapter automatically which places a chapter heading, then introduction. Below that section 1, section subsection, section 1.1, 1.1.1, 1.1.2, etc., etc. You can create the entire thing inside this chapter. After this, you can go for your second chapter. The second chapter which will be called as work done. So you can create the second chapter too. Work done. Inside that, you can add something begin itemized, end itemized for ordered and unordered list. Then begin tabular, end tabular to create a table and table citation. Here I can give a table. The table number which will be cited as, if the section is 2, chapter is 2, then the first table of chapter 2. So the table which will be automatically identified with the number which will be called as 2.1. That's fine. Is it clear? The chapter number is 2. This is the first table of chapter number 2. So which will be called as, I will copy paste again. Please wait. I will copy paste this table again. I will copy paste this table again. I will execute the same. Now this table was numbered as 2.2 because this is second time the same table which will be placed in your document. So 2.2, something called as 2.2. So similar way you can align your document. Okay. So whatever needed, you can create a section, subsection, work done, then that work which will be called as cloud computing. So you can change the title as cloud computing. So you can execute the same, then the title was whatever section which will be needed, you can update the same. Okay, similar way your chapter title is something called as cloud. So you can change it into cloud. So similar way, how many number of chapters needed? For example, you can need additional chapter. You can create a new text file and copy paste this work done same, and you can modify the everything and go to your report.tex file. Go to your report.tex file. Here you can include whatever file additionally you needed. Okay. I have added 2 chapters. One is introduction. The second chapter which will be named as work done. Similar way, you are need multiple chapters for your document. Whatever needed, you can add, create a new text file and add it there. So .text is not mandatory. If needed, you can provide. If not needed, you won't provide anything. It's not a problem. I can execute the file. So similar way, future work. I will open future work. This is another chapter which is available inside the folder named as chapters. So here I will include an image. So automatically the image which will be numbered as chapter number 3 in figure number 1. So which will be called as figure 3.1. The figure which will be placed as chapter number 3 and the first figure. So which will be called as figure 3.1. The figures which will be placed inside the folder which will be named as /figures. So inside our template, there is a folder which will be called as figures. Inside that, the figure named as work.jpg. Inside that, the figure numbered as work.jpg. So I will place ./figures/work. ./figures/work. This is a way for inserting a new figures. This is a method of insert new figures inside our document. So if needed, you can insert more than one figure. So I can copy paste this here. I can execute the same. Now the new figure which will be numbered as 3.2. Now the new figure which will be numbered as 3.2. So similar way you can create. Now figure labeled as label 2. Wherever I can need it, label 2. I have cited here label 2. Now you can refer this. So reference as, I will execute one more time. So reference as figure 3.2. So similar way you can create multiple figures, multiple tables, equations, then something, a order list, an unordered list, everything inside your document. At last, the last section which will be called as conclusion. So here you can type your conclusion. Here you can type your conclusion and execute the same. One second, please.